Okay, sophomores and juniors, you all are supposed to be using databases for your research. I will have a number of sources that I want to see from a database. Once Ms. Jones and Mr. Hayes and I have decided on how many that will be, but you're going to have to count on having at least one. Juniors are going to have probably more than one. So let's talk about our databases. Our library gives us access to something called the Kentucky Virtual Library, and I've got the website right here that I'll use in just a second. I've provided you with the username and password, and I have put those on your Google Classroom right here. So accessing databases for research. Databases are going to be things like EBSCO and ProQuest. You will use these in college. I used EBSCO many times in college. If you click here, that's going to give you access to that. And this will help you find some scholarly sources. So let's see, how do we need to log in? So we are K through 12 students. We are high school. We want to use, let's do EBSCO. That's career preparation. That's not what we want. We want EBSCO sources. EBSCO host. And we'll do research databases. You can play around with this and see what happens there. Now it looks like it's already noticing where I'm supposed to be. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. There's Medline. Oh, that's going to be helpful. You can check the different sources you want to have. You can do select all. That's probably going to be the best idea right there. You can make it more specific. So let's pretend that I am researching sudden infant death syndrome. I want to do something in the community about this particular topic because it's near and dear to many people's hearts here. So I'm going to look up SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. That'll work. Now I can search. This is going to give me a lot of interesting articles. It's going to tell me who wrote it, when it was written, where it comes from. This looks like it comes from an encyclopedia. That's probably not going to be a lot of research. Let's see. Something about vaccinations, but my prior knowledge tells me that's probably not going to be all that helpful because all the research I've ever heard of says that, it says that the concerns about potential link between sudden infant death syndrome, attention deficit disorder, and vaccination are unsupported by longitudinal evidence. Longitudinal means that they watch children over many years. So if I'm trying to educate the community that vaccination is safe, when it comes to sudden infant death prevention, this would probably be a great resource for me. So I could click on this website, this link, and it's going to give me the title here. Notice it's already in APA format. So I've got capital S, all lowercase, and then colon, and capital L. I've got my authors here. They've given me their initials that I can use. I've got the source is a magazine called Vaccine, and it came out January 2018. It's brand new. This is great because I want to make sure that my articles are going to be within the last 5 years. It gives me the volume number, the issue number, the pages, everything I'm going to need right here. And then like our speaker came and told us, we can also use the abstract. So the abstract is telling me that I already know that this is not something I need to be worried about. If I'm worrying that vaccines are going to cause this in my child, I've got evidence here that does not support that hypothesis. Okay, I've got my source.